From Lucky Strike, Lakeville, Minnesota, it's time for the final show of the Scorpion Championship. By night's end, we will crown a PBA Tour champion. We started the night with 12 bowlers. We're down to 4. The semifinals, single elimination matches. The finals, a race to 2. The top seed, Zach Wilkins, trying for his second title of the season against Zach Weidman, who's never won the PBA Tour. Chris Fire, 2 seed, head-to-head with Jesper Svensson, the Iceman. The 6 seed is back in the semis, and we are back as well. Welcome back to the World Series of Bowling 17 coverage. Wall to wall on CBS Sports Network. Dave Ryan, Kyle Sherman. All right, 4 are left. What do you think?
Yeah, these 4 guys, I mean, they showed us earlier, they all have great looks. They were able to get it done, but now we're moving on. The stakes are getting a little bit higher now. We got some guys going for their first shows. We got some guys like Zach trying to win again. Like this man right here.
TV highlights, their partner. Let's recap the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Zach bowling great in the quarterfinals. Going against Chris Prather, who was looking great, but ultimately Zach got it done. And then we got Mr. Weidman looking amazing. Graham putting up a 245 game, but not enough when you shoot 260, and the man wants it for his first win. Then we got Jesper Svensson, took on the 3-time reigning player of the year, EJ Tackett. EJ looking for his first win this year. Can't believe he hasn't done it. But again, like many times this season, Jesper, too much to handle. Then Chris Fye taking on the all-powerful Santu. Chris Fye able to figure out this tricky Scorpion pattern, make clutch shots down the stretch, get the hits, and ultimately moving on to this quarterfinal.
So the semis are next. When we come back to Lakeville, it is time to bowl. 4 bowlers left. 1 will be a champion. We determine who that's going to be. Coming up next on CBS Sports Network. First semi is next. Wilkins, Weidman on the way.
The PBA World Series of Bowling on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, head to GoBowling.com to find a center near you.
All right, Sherm, PBA Scorpion 43 feet. Let's break it down.
Yeah, this 43-foot Scorpion oil pattern, very, very tricky for the players today. All styles were prevailing in qualifying, but now it's about power. Players are going to be playing left, around 3rd, 4th, 5th arrow, trying to just float the ball down the lane, control the pocket. Good shots is what's going to win you a title today.
Time to bowl. Zach and Zach, head to head. Wilkins, on this year on tour, Zach never has. It might change here tonight.
Zach riding an absolute wave right now. Got the win in the doubles championship. Ever since then, has been bowling incredible, and sometimes it just takes to see one go in, start stringing them together.
Start the semis. Nice shot. Tattoos the pocket. Nothing but shrapnel remaining in the pit. Statement.
He's got a little rush for his strike song there. We love it.
You liking that? Old school?
Oh, yeah.
You okay with that? Classic rock. All right, from Indy, here's Zach Weidman again. 267 game. He threw right at Graham Fa and KO'd the lefty from Canada. Semi starts. Whoa, way wide right. Missed almost everything. What happened, Sean?
Yeah, probably just a little amp there. Again, highlighting how hard this oil pattern is. These players have to be so precise down lane. This just gets only a few inches to the right, but obviously has no shot of coming back and striking through off the right. Hey, first frame here, you can pick this, regroup, settle in, but first things first. Needs to spare this. Don't want to start with an open.
Only got 3 in his first ball. Trying for the rebound. Has it. Nicely done. Okay. That's how you regroup.
Yeah, now he's lined up. He hit the pocket. He knows what he needs to do. There you go. You heard him say, got that one out of the way. As we move on in this bracket, the stakes are getting higher and higher.
Finish the program. Tonight's show, Bowl a Perfect Game. Everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit GoBowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion.
Did it again?
Second for Weidman, and that missed as well. 1, 2, 4 down the line. So either lane trouble with ball reaction. He's got to relax.
Another errant shot to the right here. Just missed it to the right, missed his target all to the right. And it's easy to do when you don't have a lot of room on the lane. It's hard to make good quality shots, but needs to stay clean right here.
So he covers nicely.
Really not a lot of harm done. You know, 2 errant shots, could have paid much more of a penalty for those 2. Instead, walks away with 2 spares. I'd take that as a win. See Zach looking like he's throwing a game breaker 5 symmetrical ball.
Second frame. Okay, trip 10 pin, there it goes.
Yeah, that ball's giving him a very smooth reaction on the lane. Able to control that mid lane that's very, very touchy right now. It's not a ball that's gonna be overly aggressive when it decides to hook. As you can see, the behind profile of Zach. Right off the spot here, it's just nice and smooth for him, rolling perfectly into the pocket. That's the exact reaction he's looking for right now.
Zach talked to us this week about perseverance. Never thought he'd be at this stage. The year he's had, and unfortunately things go wrong quickly. 3, 6, 7, 10 split.
Yeah, this is the battle you have to face with this Scorpion pattern, that it really, really punishes you for shots that are a little high and a little light. Zach leaving the 3, 6, 7, 10, needing to hit the right side of the 3, 6, slide that front pin over into the 7.
Loses count, just gets 8. He told us this week about reading lanes and getting a lot of assistance from his tour reps. The combination's just been magical over the last few weeks. However, little hiccup here as we check out Weidman's arsenal tonight.
Zach throwing the outer limits black hole, 7.5 hook rating. A little bit of a cleaner ball, decent amount of backhand, looking to find the pocket.
That's a lot better. And we know the confidence can start to brim here for the 7th-year pro.
Yeah, talking to Zach, he's a bit of a journeyman on the PBA tour. He came out his rookie year, actually finished 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting to Matt Russo. However, and kind of thought, oh man, this PBA tour is tough. It's not that hard. He made 2 shows that year. Then the next 3 years, had a little more trouble, had a hard time making cuts, cashing, tried to reinvent his game a little bit. Now getting back to what Zach does really, really well. You're seeing it here today on the show.
In Tampa, 3rd, the 2021 Chameleon Championship of the World Series. Messenger knocks the 10, but doesn't knock it out.
Yeah, this is so close to striking. Good shot for Zach. After the strike in the 3rd, Messenger could have gave him a little love there, but now just pick the 10 pin, stay clean. The lanes are tricky, the lanes are hard. Have to avoid mistakes.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, just
Missed
like
the 10 pin. You called it, Sherman. It's his first TV appearance in 5 years. Last time was Tampa at the World Series of Bowling in 21.
Yeah, we see his ball just missed the 10 pin there. And you know, when I was bowling here yesterday, I think it was a little easier to bowl when another match was going on because all the focus wasn't on you. Now, all eyes are on him. He's the only one bowling. A little more added pressure at stake.
Win probability stats favor Wilkins for now.
That's a little better.
You like that? That's why. Smokes the pocket. 3rd strike off the open though, the 3rd.
Yeah, beautiful shot here for Zach. Has this lane figured out, trusted it, and that's why Zach has been bowling so good, because he's seen the lane well and he's executing shots at that level.
fifth, didn't like it. Runaway Brooklyn. Gets the break, gets the strike.
Sometimes it's good to miss by a lot instead of a little. You saw the last time on that lane, he missed left, went through the face. Now missed even more, but gets rewarded with a strike, a double. Huge break early in this match for Wilkins.
Back to Weidman. Bringing 10 pin. Well, forget about that. Messenger hammers it.
A little hi-ya on the Messenger.
Pin action, Sherman.
Yeah, the one before didn't quite get there. Zach said, not this time, just enough.
Six frame to cut it to 7. That's a ring and 10 pin. Good shots.
Yeah, good shot there. Right now, the lanes appear to be playing just a little tighter down lane. We saw the first time in our earlier matches with Zach, his ball was knifing through the pin so well. Now, not quite cornering as hard. That's the difference a re-oil can have. We actually kind of saw it yesterday on the show too. Now, missed his last 10 pin on this lane, has to spare this.
That's better. Just making sure. Second in the 2021 PBA Players Championship Central Regional Finals. He beat West Malapa Hall of Famer Ronnie Russell and Andrew Anderson before losing to Smalls Tom Smallwood in a title match that year. This is night 3, World Series of Bowling 17. Recapping the first 2. Cheetah Championship went to Packy Hannerham, the powerful two-handed lefty. Third career PBA Tour title. Well, Saturday night to get things going. Celebration for the Pac-Man. Then last night, Chameleon Championship, Darren Tang. First ever PBA Tour history win one championship as a one-hander, one as a two-hander. The rest of the Scorpion Championship in the semis here tonight. Shark Championship is tomorrow. Ronnie Russell is the top seed. All roads lead to Thunder Bowl, suburban Detroit, June 13th, 11 a.m. Eastern here on CBS Sports Network for the first show, the second on CBS Sports and streaming live on Paramount Plus for the World Championship. Here it's the semis. Scorpion. Wilkins out of the break. Good shot. Would expand to 27 pins.
Can I get a re-rack, Tony?
Wants a re-rack.
Zach from behind here. This is one of his superpowers. This ball skates just a little bit, but Zach's release, his roll, his power, has the ability to get it back from places that maybe other people's balls aren't coming back from and carrying. And that's why Zach was your 1 seed on this show. He's creating more room. See the pin still spinning down there.
Stats there. See the breakdown. Early trouble with spares for Weidman. Put him in the hole he's in now. A 37-pin lead. Wilkins. Hammer time.
Great shot.
Saw those stats a moment ago. If you want to get the stats the pros are using, download the Lane Talk app and see how your game stacks up against the best. Much more at lanetalk.com.
What a huge shot for Zach there. Psychologically, that just puts so much more pressure on Weidman.
Well done there, 7th frame, works on a spare though. He's a big hole. The semifinal single elimination.
Weidman's bowled good outside of those first 2 errant shots, made a ball change. Got control of the pocket, just hasn't been able to double yet. This left lane giving him some issues.
No regional title, no PBA Tour titles. He bowled collegiately at Purdue at the club level.
Go.
Talking to it. Doesn't listen. 3, 6, 10.
Yeah, and that's a result of trying to make one strike. You know you need it. You haven't been able to get it done that lane. You're trying a little extra hard, grabbed it. Ball doesn't float, thus going to the face, leaving it 3-6-10.
When she covers. National doubles title, the 2012 Youth Open. Indiana Boys Individual State Champion, Franklin Central High School. Also way back in 2012. Wants to make it happen this year. Gotta get through this guy first, won't be easy. Top seeded Wilkins on a roll, 4-bagger, trying to go 47 to the 8th frame. Looking to stay hot. Pin action, Messenger doesn't quite reach the 10 pin.
That's okay, he'll take that. That's what he's looking for right now. Just hit the pocket, avoid disaster, and clean up whatever's left. It's a high quality shot for Zach here. Just doesn't quite face up, but the lanes are difficult. It's hard to even get to the pocket. Great result.
Stays clean. Closing in on the win in the semis. That's for Svensson, Chris Fye, second semifinal here tonight from Lakeville, Minnesota. Winners playing a race to 2 championship match to crown the Scorpion winner tonight. Foundation frame, had to really hurry, missed the target. 248 stands for him. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, this is a very big break for Wilkins here. Misses a little wide, doesn't quite hook. If that 10 pin stands, we have a very, very different match. Instead, gets the break there, and that's just such a massive break. Now leaving something he can pick, but still no gimme. Using his reactive ball, hooking at it, cross lane.
Uh-oh, wants 3. Oh, boy, sure, hooks right into it almost. A chop there remained with 1, but does cover, does have the mark in the foundation. Lucky.
You heard him say it. That was lucky. That was not how he was trying to pick it at all. And he probably can't believe he's walking away with a spare in the 9th there. Weidman can max for 205. Zach already in the 200s.
So trouble continues. He is just about done here with Wilkins. Semi-final match. Svensson, Chris Fye still to come here tonight. Second semi. This one's over. So Zach Wilkins' phenomenal run here. Sherman's going to continue.
Yeah, it feels like when a bowler has confidence, things just start going their way. And Zach is a guy that is bowling with as much confidence as anyone. But big shout out to Weidman here. This is a huge win for him after having a couple rough years struggling. Really bounced back, had a great World Series. I had the privilege to bowling next to him in much of qualifying. And of course now when it's out of it, when you don't need it anymore, they all fall. But Zach, shout out, and he stays busy in the summers and the fall, owns a pro shop, Top Score Bowling, Greenfield, Indiana. Great guy, great competitor. Has to be very happy with his performance at this year's World Series of Bowling.
No question, Greenfield right outside of Indianapolis. Another Indiana bowler. There are quite a few out there, aren't there?
They grow some good bowlers in Indiana.
Good 10 pin there, good shot. Wrapping things up.
Now he's got the whole lane. As soon as it's over, now he can throw a little left, a little right. That's how it works.
That swing gets a little more free, doesn't it?
It does. It's amazing what a free swing will do for you.
Chris Fye getting ready. Semi-final match with Jesper next.
And
Take on Wilkins.
Taking in basically just data. He's gathering data right now. He's looking, okay, what's the right lane doing? What's the left lane doing? What are the tendencies? Where do I need to play?
Keep it going.
Talk Zach this week. He mentioned, Sherman, about just being a constant learner of the sport at this level. It's just so critical. We talked about gathering data a moment ago for Chris Spy. Zach crossed this past week Bill O'Neill, Hall of Famer. And he said he learned quite a bit from Bill. What a great teacher to have there. Wilkins, outstanding. Celebrates with the tour reps. He's moving on. Weekday mornings at 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network. Don't miss the epic duo of former quarterback Boomer Esiason and Greg Giannotti discussing the hottest topics in sports. Boomer and Gio. Start your day in style. Updated bracket here, Sherman. Zach Wilkins is through to the Race of Two championship match here in Scorpion. By Jesper still to come. Should be a great match.
Yeah, Chris Spy and Jesper, two players that we've seen on TV a few times today or this year. Neither one has been able to get it done with both two kind of titans now on the PBA Tour.
Will we have our first repeat winner this year on the PBA Tour? Will be by Svensson joining Zach Wilkins in the championship. We will find out. One spot, title tilt is set. One to be determined here for the Twin Cities coming up next. Welcome back, World Series of Bowling 17 on CBS Sports Network. Wall-to-wall coverage. Our bowling bonanza continues. Third of 4 nights. Ready now for semifinal number 2. Scorpion Championship by Svensson head-to-head. Dave, Kyle, entire crew. Set for the next outstanding match to unfold here. Who joins Wilkins in the championship match here tonight from the Twin Cities? From Gothenburg, beautiful city in Sweden. One of the greats in Europe. He's been awesome on the PBA Tour in his career. This year has been tough. Make it a lot sweeter with a win here tonight. Nice start.
Jesper looked like he's picking up right where he left off, throwing a storm concept, a ball that's just above his urethane balls that we're used to seeing him throw on TV. Great opening shot for Jesper. Now Chris throwing a Storm Bionic. This is a symmetrical ball, stronger cover. Different ball than he threw in the previous match because now we're on fresh.
Just outside Columbus, Chris Vi. Good start for him.
Yeah. Look at the side profile of Chris. You can see one thing with his two-handed delivery is he really bends that elbow. He gets so much leverage at the bottom, and Chris has really adapted his game over the years. When he was younger, threw it very hard, very straight, lots of ball speed. Now knows how to manipulate his hand, manipulate his speed, play all types of different shapes. That's why you see this man on a lot more TV shows no matter what we put on the lanes.
Second frame for the 2 seed. Nice.
And that's why we have different balls. Chris is throwing a shinier symmetrical ball the last time he was on the lanes because the lanes were a lot drier. Now they're not as dry. Switch balls to a little stronger ball that's going to read the lane. There's a little bit of traffic before this. And perfect start here for Chris Vi.
Jesper wants to answer, and he will. He said to us this week, I've got all the physical tools to still be a great player on tour, but check his arsenal. Off-lane stuff we talked about, missing his family, just hasn't put it all together because the mental aspect of this sport, Kyle, you know about it. I mean, it's tough.
It's hard.
Really tough.
You're going to lose almost every tournament you bowl. And as an athlete, you got to learn how to deal with that. Jesper looking to stay perfect through 3.
His third frame, okay. Great bowling to begin this semifinal number 2.
Yeah, these two guys bowling right now have it all, the package, the mental game, the power, the repeatability. Jesper here throwing great shots to start this match. Both just trading punches early.
.227 game for Vai, his first. Wow. Haymakers.
They're making it look so easy on the lanes, but we've seen other players miss a little left and right as we see the behind shot of Chris. Great roll, keeping his hand up the back, but just enough rotation to get the ball to go through the pins. And we've seen players miss a little right, miss a little left, pay the ultimate price. These guys perfect through 3, great shots as he's throwing the Storm Bionic. You see 8.0 on the hook rating, medium hook out of Chris's arsenal. Looking to stay perfect through 4.
Does just that. Wow. Perfection for each here to begin this semifinal match. Awesome bowling here tonight. 10th year pro, 2 titles to his credit, a major as well in 2021 on the US Open in Reno.
Yeah, this one gets a little lazy down lane, but gets the light mixer. Big hit. Jesper looking to follow him up.
For his front 4. Okay. It's on, partner, it's on.
Who's going to blink first?
You're a pro from Sweden, 14-time winner on the PBA Tour, couple of majors, future Hall of Fame. TOC last year outside of Akron, PBA playoffs, Thunder Bowl, where we're headed next month for the World Championship. For the front 5. Here we go.
And this is beautiful to watch. It's all about execution right now. Both players have pretty good looks. Both players have a little room left and right. See Jesper's powerful ball picking up perfectly, hitting right over that rangefinder, going through the pins. Great ball motion. Chris Vai looking to respond.
To tie it again. Wow. 10 shots, 10 strikes, perfection for each.
Yeah, when you're talking to it and it listens and does what you ask it to do, man, that's when you know you got a good look. Chris puring shots here through 5 frames. Now it's just rinse and repeat. You have a great line, you have a great idea, it's just execution.
For the front 6, Chris Vai. 7-10 disastrous split. Can you believe it?
I agree, man. I agree.
You can't believe it.
Yeah, not his best shot. It ended up getting to the pocket. It wiggled a little bit down lane, but still not deserving of a 7-10.
They converted on TV 4 times ever. That record continues. Down 14, 7-10 open frame and an opening for Jesper Svensson. The Iceman looks for the front 6. When we come back to suburban Minneapolis. Back in the Twin Cities, Dave, Colin, our entire crew. Svensson by 14 pins. Second semifinal. Let's see who joins Zach Wilkins in the championship match, which will be a race to 2. This is single elimination. Jesper for the front 6. Got that.
Little luck there, little fast, little wide of target. But when you have this much power and ball speed, this is why you put revs on a bowling ball right here. Gets a touch wide, and we're talking only an inch, but then gets them all to crumble. Big break, and that can be the difference.
Jesper Sherman has the first 6 strikes toward bowling a 300 game. Should hear any of the pros on tonight's show. Bowl a perfect game. Everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit GoBowling.com and sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. How about another one, Jesper? You better believe it. That was a lot better. Tattoos the 1-2 pocket with power. 7 in a row.
7 in a row, also known as the Minnesota Salt Shaker. Still don't know what it means, but that's what they're telling me to say.
For a minute, you want to say that. I mean, I get it. Sounds cool.
Someone won for me. Vi looking to rebound after that brutal 7-10 in the 6th.
Looking to bounce back, and that missed the target. Split.
It's not the lane you can do that.
2, 4, 8, 10.
Heard Chris say that's not the lane he can do that on. This right lane has been a little tighter every time we've bowled on these 2 lanes. On the other lane, he has a little shot if he misses a little right. Not on this lane. He's going to have to hit the left side of this 2-4-8, the 3 on the left, with a lot of rotation, a lot of spin. Hopefully something kicks over into the 10.
Really needs this and doesn't get a 10-pin stand, so the gap widens. Jesper in great shape, looking for the championship match. Weekdays on CBS Sports Network. The CBS HQ Spotlight crew keeps you up to date on all the top stories with highlights and in-depth analysis.
Bowling can be a brutal game. Jesper throwing a very similar shot that Chris did on that right lane. He got them all to crumble. Chris, unfortunately, leaves a split that's hard to pick. Now can max for 245, feeling like he needs a strikeout.
Go time for Chris. There's one.
Come on, man. Stay in there.
Big hole, 45 pins.
Good rebound shot for Chris after going open. Much better delivery here. He's really executed well, but bowling can be a game of breaks. And so far, they're going Jesper's way.
For the front 8, and got a break there. There's a noise right as he delivered. It sounded like a young child actually said something or done something. And it's a strike regardless here, Kyle.
Yeah, you see Jesper right in his delivery. We had a young kid get a little too excited a little early, but you know what? Jesper's got a little room, still threw a great shot and gets a little love on the 6-pin falling forward there. Now front 8.
That was the Iceman stare, wasn't it? Heading back toward the ball return. All right, looking for the front 9. He's going to make the finals. We know that. How about the perfect game? 9 straight? Yes, perfect. Obliterates the 1-2 pocket. Down they go. 9 up, 9 down.
It won't shut up. Okay.
And that's going to do it. Jesper's going to take this home. Chris 5, good game. But when Jesper is dialed in like this, very few guys on the planet can strike and keep up with him.
Right there for Chris late. He knows it's over, but he'll take it. Looking for his 3rd career PBA Tour title. This was Grant Cote at the Lucy in Houston.
Yeah, Chris having such a good second half to this PBA Tour season. His bowl great, and he accredits it to his mental game. As a bowler, you're going to throw bad shots, and he told us that he learned to deal with those bad shots so much better so they don't carry over into the next one. That's why he's able to be so consistent week in and week out. Great lesson for any young bowler out there looking to get better.
Zach Wilkins is into the championship round, trying for his second title of the season. He is collecting data now. There's Darren Tagg, who competed tonight, won last night. So Chris Vai's run is going to end trying for his first title of the year. But Chris has thrown 2 300 games on TV. He might have one tonight. February 21 against Tim Foy in Jupiter. PBA playoffs. Nice shot there. Also against EJ. Karlberg Park, Michigan PBA Tour Finals in 2021. Twice in 1 year.
Yeah, if you would have told Chris Vai, hey, I'll give you 245 in this semifinal match, I bet he would have taken it against Jesper, but when it's not your day, it's not your day. Still great run. And we'll be seeing Chris in the World Championships at Thunder Bowl being the 2 seed. His World Series bowling not over yet.
Those 300 games for Chris, the first ever PBA Tour history to roll multiple 300s in 1 year. So the 2021 U.S. Open champ will take a seat and see potential history here. Re-rack for Jesper.
Is that going to reset, Tom? Okay.
There have been 36 all-time televised 300 games. Last this year, Brandon Bonta against Tackett in the Players' Championship in Arlington to begin the season in the championship match. $10,000 bonus on the line as well if he can do it. Starts the 10th. There's one. 10 in a row. Needs 2 more.
First step to perfection there for Jesper.
And a year that's been such a struggle for Jesper. Trying to just power through before he'd go home to Europe and see his family again. Wouldn't this be something? For the 11th.
Okay.
Yes! One more!
Okay, here we go.
It'll be his first career televised 300.
How about that? Shot in the 11th here for Jesper. Absolutely packs it. Wow.
One more for perfection. For a 300, Jesper Svensson.
Do it!
Oh, the 6 pin. Can you believe it? A 299. He will make the finals to take on Zach Wilkins, but doesn't get the 300 game.
Good. Great job, all right? The job's not done yet, all right?
Class act there for Chris. And this looked pretty good at Jesper. I liked where it was down lane. It just hooks a little bit. He liked it too. Coming up just a little high, but gotta be a big confidence builder for Jesper going into this title match, 299.
So close to the 37th all-time televised PBA Tour 300 game. 1 pin, sure, 1 pin. It's the 6 pin, a great shot. But he wins. He's off to the finals. Welcome to the Go Bowling halftime show. It's flashback. EJ Tackett last year in Reno National Bowling Stadium. World Championship final with Jason Belmonte. A double in the 10th for EJ. Knocked off Belmo. 3rd straight World Championship, 242, 222, 7th major title, 4th championship of last year. He was incredible en route to Player of the Year for a third straight time. All roads lead to Thunder Bowl AMF PBA World Championship. Saturday, June 13th, playing around 11 a.m. Eastern. Here on CBS Sports Network, Championship Finals, 1 Eastern on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus. Here are Sherman, the competitors. EJ, top seed again.
Yeah, he was absolutely dominant, but shout out to Chris Pye and then Hall of Famer Bill O'Neill, Chris Prather. I mean, all guys with touch, all bowlers, and versatility. That's what you need to make a step ladder at a world championship.
That will be awesome in suburban Detroit. How about awesome? Jesper Svensson almost had another 300 game. Would have been the 37th all-time televised 300 game in PBA Tour history. Just a 6-pin, Kyle. Just a 6-pin. Short of perfection.
I thought he was going to have it, but hey, what a great title match we have ahead of us. The Iceman, when he's lined up like this, he can repeat shots at such a high level, and it's crazy because he has so much power. That one was so close, just hooks just enough. And you Chris Pye, class act, rooting for him there, because if the guy's shooting 299, you might as well finish it off and shoot 300. So,
all right, so Jesper, Zach Wilkins, the top seed head-to-head. How do you break it down for us?
Yeah, I mean, both guys have been on fire, but last time Zach was on the lanes, had a 205 game. Jesper 299, so Zach is going to have to step it up here. He's going to have to, because Jesper has such a good look, he's going to have to find something because the Iceman's been dialed in, throwing strikes. Zach's going to have to match him.
Truly an international game. Zach Wilkins from Barrie, Ontario, Canada. Jesper Svensson from Sweden. Head-to-head. Race to 2 championship matches on the way here on CBS Sports Network from the World Series of Bowling 17. We crown a champion next. Welcome back, Twin Cities, World Series of Bowling 17 on CBS Sports Network. About to crown a champion. Wilkins, Svensson head-to-head. Race to 2 for that trophy. Big prize money. Chance to etch their name in the PBA record books as a champion. Zach beats Zach. First semi. Race to 2 begins. Wilkins, good shot, 10-pin.
Zach looking to become the first 2-time winner on the PBA Tour this year, as this is a race to 2 format. Winner of this game is going to earn 1 point. If we have a tie after 2 games, there will be a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Good spare there. And Zach with a win here today, good chance that he takes the lead for the Player of the Year race. Only player that's won twice. For Jesper, he's just trying to cap off a disappointing season with a win before he takes that flight home to Sweden tomorrow.
Starts the race to 2. Where we left off in the semis. 299 game against Chris Pye.
Yeah, it's almost easier. I don't know if it's easier. It's still frustrating, but when your opponent shoots 299, there's nothing you could do. I mean, I guess in theory you could shoot 300, but Jesper dialed in, storm concept, been throwing this the entire bracket, hasn't changed. Just repeating at an extremely high level.
Let's continue that second frame. Double wood, the 3-9.
Yeah, this one just gets a touch wide of target down lane. Jesper's had a few shots that have hooked off that spot. This one, not quite. Leaving the 3-9, he's going to move his feet a couple boards to the left. Use this ball to hook in, then try to get the ball to cover both pins.
Covers nicely. He said to us pre-show that this run, winning Ralph Holman, runner-up at the TOC, he wasn't sure he had it in him. Looking for the title here. Flat 10, good shot, no break.
Seems like it's always a little harder to carry, a little harder to get the pins to connect. Just like this, when you reach the title match. Playing deep on the lane, big hook, Messenger comes across, just misses it. When it matters most, it's hard to get those hits.
Let's get the 10 pin. Keep things neck and neck early in game one. It's a race to 2. 10th frame roll off if it's tied 1-1.
You see Zach using the same ball that we saw him throw in the semifinal match, but probably has his feet a good 10 boards to the left on the lane, probably targeting an arrow deeper on the lane, trying to stay ahead of the transition.
33 roll, runaway Brooklyn.
That's not the ball.
5-9, standing.
You see standing really far left, but missed his target way left. This ball had no chance. And you heard him say this is not the ball. A lot of times when you don't have confidence in your ball that you're throwing, again, errant shots can come into play. He doesn't feel that this ball is going to react on the lane the way he needs to. Might be making a change here, but keeping it clean, not bad through 3.
Three spares for Zach to open up game one. Hall of Fame credentials for Jesper. Great shot.
This is an A+ textbook shot for Jesper here. Exactly what he wanted to do with his hand. Released. The last one on the left lane wasn't up to par, wasn't up to the Jesper standards. You saw him kind of looking at his hand saying, hey, I can't do that. Comes back on the right lane. Dead aces it.
4th at the PBA Players. See the win probability for Jesper game one. Got the edge now. He was a 3 seed there, lost to Brandon Bonta, of course, went on to win it all with a 300 game against EJ. Hang on a second.
We had an inopportune cough in the stands. It happens, and when it's quiet like that, little
anything can bother you, right?
Little things will get to you. Where normally in a loud bowling alley, you wouldn't hear something like that, but right now in the show, you can feel the pressure in the air. And right here, someone just coughs, and Jesper wisely backs off.
That one just missed everything. 3-4, 6-7 split.
Yeah, missed even further left on this shot than the one before. And again, you missed that far left on this pattern, there's no recovery. We call that out of bounds. You might as well wave to the ball as it goes over there because it's not hooking back.
Tough split. And loses count 2. Going for it.
So now this is an interesting situation for Zach. You have a bowling ball that's close, but not maybe the right one. So do you change? Do you not? And it looks like he's going to. He's going back to the ball that he used earlier, this outer limits black hole symmetrical ball. Solid cover stock. Looking to give him a little bit different shape on the lanes.
You saw the win probability numbers. They'll adjust here. Ball change. Trouble. Wow. Split. 2-4-8-10.
Yeah, switches to a ball that's a little cleaner, a little more off the spot, but a little too clean on this one. Doesn't quite shape up to the head pin. 2-4-8-10. In order to pick this, he's going to have to slow hook it, get a lot of spin on the ball, hit the left side of that 2 pin, try to get something to fly over into the 10 by also carrying the 8. Oh, and he does it!
Oh, wow! 2-4-8-10 split conversion. That was sweet. Oh, baby.
It's not all about striking on the PBA Tour. These guys are the best because they can do it all. When the lanes are gross like this and you're leaving ugly splits, you gotta be able to pick them. Zach, huge spare for him. Keep the momentum on his side, avoiding disaster.
Massive make. To his 5th frame. Punishes the pocket. Great shot.
Great 2 shots in a row with the split conversion, then dead aces it off his hand on the left lane. Your Jesper, you were thinking, oh, Zach's gonna open, gives me a little breathing room, then he doesn't, then strikes, throws the pressure right back on the Iceman.
Down by 9. Off the open. Good response. Great response. Fourth USBC Masters as well this year in suburban Detroit. So 2 top 5s in majors this year.
This is going to be a very telling shot for Jesper on the left lane here. The last 2 were a little wide of target. He has to make the correction, make the change, and commit to it.
Sixth frame for the lead. Converts. Up 1. Halfway home. Race to 2. Game 1. Championship match. Svensson head-to-head with Wilkins. Who takes home the title tonight? We'll find out. Back in Minnesota. Dave Powell, our entire crew. Scorpion Championship rolls on here. Race to 2. Wilkins and Jesper Svensson head-to-head. Zach out of the break. Looks for the double and a lead. 10-pin Messenger. Doesn't quite get there. Good shot.
Yeah, good shot for Zach here. Strikes are just hard to come by right now. It takes elite level shot making. Almost gets the Messenger to kick the 10. Instead, just leaving a single pin.
That's that. So our finals, Fiore and Tahava in Portland, Maine. Then they knocked off the Lavery Spar twins, Anthony and Sean, for the championship title match, along with AJ Chapman. Race to 2 format. Game 1, 1 point. Game 2, that's it if you win the first. Otherwise, 9th, 10th frame roll-off, which we have not had so far, first 2 nights. Those are fun.
No.
7-pin.
That's a good 9. That's a great 9.
Here's Zach say, that was a good 9. This one getting wide of target, flirting with what we would call the out of bounds, but in Zach fashion, gets that ball to hook out of nowhere, just leaving the 7-pin, and look at that facial expression. He'll take it. Now just clean it up.
Takes care of that. 3-time Canadian Youth Champion, 2-time Canadian Youth Bowler of the Year, and Junior Team Canada member from Barrie, Ontario originally.
And Zach's doing what we call grinding right now. Doesn't have a great look. He's hitting the pocket, but they're not quite all falling. The Iceman working on the double, looking to take the lead.
Well, Rookie of the Year. Go up by 12 here, partner. No.
4-6-10 split.
Split instead.
Yeah, Jesper just misses in on this shot. I'm looking at that far left mark, that tracer. You can see it's just inside of it right there. He's been rolling right over it. And because of that, goes to the face, pays the price. 4-6-10, just needs a cover 2 here. Working on a strike, keep his count.
Does that, leaves the 4-pin open for him. So had a chance to take a nice lead. Instead, 13-pin hole. As we break down the stat pack for you.
And that's a testament to how good Jesper shot making was in that 299. Made it look so easy, like he could just throw it anywhere, but he couldn't, because you see, he missed a little left, a little right. He's paying the price. He's leaving splits. Now, needs to get back on the strike train here in the 8th.
You talk about grinding it out, saw the perfect numbers. Spare conversions for Wilkins. Great shot there. Jesper in the 8th, the punch out. But frustrated with the open down 13.
When matches get gritty like this, remember that 2-4-8-10 conversion by Zach. He's kept his game clean, and because of that, he doesn't necessarily need strikes. He still has a lead, but I'm sure he would love one here in the 8th, stepping up on this right lane.
Eighth frame, Wilkins.
Golly, man.
Didn't like it. Messenger never got there. 10-pin.
Yeah, the lanes are just getting a little, what we call tight down lane. Typically, he would get it to the spot earlier in this bracket, and the ball would just knife through the pins, drive a lot harder. Right now, the ball's not coming off the spot near as hard, thus harder to carry.
And for another spare. Wow, stays clean, all those marks. Only one strike for Wilkins in the 5th frame. That's it. Otherwise, it's been 5 9 spares, 1 8 spare, and 1 6 spare. That's good spare shooting, right? Doesn't get better than that.
It's a good professional game right here. When you don't have a look, when you can keep it clean, you keep yourself in contention.
What a shift from the near 300 game we had earlier from Jesper tonight. Foundation frame here for Wilkins. Liked it, that's why. Lunches the 1-3 pocket. Those pins had no chance whatsoever.
Nice shot, kid.
That was pured by Wilkins there in the 9th. When strikes are hard to come by, it gets harder and harder. Doubt starts creeping into your mind, but right here, he commits to it, trusts it. 10 in the pit. Huge 9th frame for Zach.
Jesper can answer. Cut it to 2. Big one in the 9th. Yes.
Big foundation frame for Jesper. Rolls this one right over his target. Perfect execution in such a big moment. Again, race to 2, so these guys still have life for whoever loses, but trust me, they want this first game. Jesper strikes out, can shoot 209.
In the 10th to regain the lead. 7-pin, stubborn and stands.
This was a pretty good one there for Jesper. Really the first time we've seen his ball leave a flat 7-pin like that. He put it there, might have missed it a little off his hand. Ball didn't drive enough. Overall, great shot in such a big moment.
He missed that one. And on a platter, handing it to Wilkins here in the 10th with a tough finish at 176.
Yeah, just a mental error for Jesper here, missing the single pin. Sparing that was big. Would have still forced Wilkins to mark, show up in the 10th. Instead, makes Zach's job here much easier.
Need to win it. Game 1, hang on.
Really?
6.
2-4-6-10 split.
Just needs 2. But things
Now-
got a little interesting, didn't they?
Wow. What is this lane?
He's perplexed.
Yeah, Zach, I think that one looked pretty good. It just, when it got to the break point, it just skated now. Needs to fill 2 here. I hope he knows it.
Oh,
Watch
no.
out. Missed it. And like that, Jesper on the bench wins game 1, 176-175. Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
1 game to none for Jesper in extraordinary fashion in the race to 2. Wow.
I mean, what a gift Jesper just got there sitting on the bench. Zach just needing 2 pins. Could have gone either way. Decides to go for the 2-4 and misses it to the left.
Okay, let's take a deep breath and regroup for game 2. Jesper, the tour reps chat about the second game, which is on the way next. Zach Wilkins, Sherm, is thinking about what just happened. I still can't believe it. At the end of game 1, needed 2 pins to wrap it up, and somehow we missed. This is the start of the frame. That's what he had left, and wow. Lost by 1.
He's fuming a little bit, both at the fact that the first ball didn't hook and then not getting 2 there. Big mental error. And Jesper, I'm sure, after missing that 7 pin, thought, no way I'm winning this game. But you never know in bowling now. Jesper, in this race to 2 format, has the 1-0 lead.
Incredible. 1 pin win. Jesper on the bench. Game 2. It's underway. The Iceman. Got to be a big boost to confidence, right? I mean, how would you process that? Watching the miss from Wilkins and then realizing you've got game 1. Now you got to think about game 2.
Yeah, I mean, for Jesper, you were given a gift. And for Zach, you just, you blundered it. You had it in your hands. Now you have to completely forget about that. Everything that happened that game, all that work, the 2-4-8-10, the grinding, the spares. Now, new game against Jesper, reset. And this is a ball change here, I believe, for Zach. Black Widow Dynasty looking for a different shape on this lane.
No help. The scout across the deck. 10 stands for Wilkins.
Good shot here for Zach. Making the ball change, but again, kind of the same result. Able to get to the pocket, can't carry. Now reset here, no more mental mistakes.
You've been so solid with all those spares leading into the 10th frame. I mean, it was not a high score, but it was a clean game, and just fell apart in the 10th for him. Incredible. To race to 2. Different ball here. Switching lanes. If we're tied 1-1, a 9th, 10th frame roll-off to determine the champion. Strip 10 pin, good shot.
Okay, he'll take that. Switching to, looks like a hammer spawn there. Another solid reactive ball. And right now, he's just going through balls in his window of arsenal that hopefully can react in the lanes the right way. But Zach's looking for carry now. He's been getting to the pocket, just can't knock all 10 down. Jesper, confidence has to be high right now. I'm going to start this game with a double.
Bid for his 15th career title. Avoids disaster with 7-10, just the 10-pin standing.
Yeah, another high-quality shot for Jesper. He's repeating so well. This ball just doesn't quite have the drive. Deflects a little too much there, but it gets a break, only leaving the 10.
Got that one. Jesper's 31 years old. First player to win 5 PBA titles by the age of 21. Youngest ever to win the TOC at just under 21 years old. Done a lot of incredible things in a Hall of Fame caliber career.
When this man sees it on the lane, there's no one that strikes as much as him. His repeatability with the amount of power he has is unmatched. Looking to try to find some of that here to close out Wilkins.
Pin action helps him. Rub rate the power. 10 down late.
Yeah, I wish I can express how much power he puts on the ball. This ball will not hook like this for anyone else in the world on this pattern right here, except for Jesper. But what he can do to a bowling ball is so special. Gets that one a little wide and gets it to recover.
Back to Zach. King. Good shot there. 10-pin lead in the third of game 2.
Went to that hammer spawn on the right lane as well. So now he's throwing the same ball on both lanes. Gets it to the same spot that he got the other ones, except what did this one do? It carried. Big shot for Zach, and you can tell he's a little fired up right now after giving away that first game. And Zach's a guy that he gets a little angry. Sometimes he tends to throw a lot of strikes afterwards.
Go. Looks for another one. Got that. Up 20 in the fourth.
All right, Zach has the ball now. It's carrying, it's hitting the pocket. This is what he wants to see. Has a little room. Told it to go. It does. Now he just has to put him there.
Jesper for the double. Cut it to 10. In his fourth frame. 6-pin.
A little high for Jesper here. Just looks like he's starting to see a little bit of his own transition. Had such a good look there in the 299 game we saw against Chris, but now he's throwing shot over basically the same line. He's creating transition for himself and going to have to make some adjustments.
Jesper, remember the victorious world team against Team USA you saw on CBS Sports in April, Columbus. Great to be part of that, but he wants a singles win here tonight for his 15th title. Fifth frame. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, got away with one there, and he knows it. He'll gladly take it on his good lane there. Got that ball a touch inside, down lane. Praying that it'll hold. That's what he's saying. Hold, hold. It does, and trips out the 6-pin.
Fifth for Zach. Go up by 30. Cross it over. Wilkins strike. And a 4-bagger.
You heard Zach there say, scared to throw it to the right. What happens when you're scared to throw it to the right? You miss left almost every time. You just get a little tight. That lane becomes a little narrower. And you saw that there with Zach, but gets a strike out of it. Huge.
The 5-bagger and a 40-pin lead. Ringing 10-pin. Good shot. No luck there.
See the 6-pin dance right around the 10 there. That's a tough shot to make for Zach. After you just went Brooklyn, he trusted it. Didn't get them all to fall.
Just enough of the 10-pin by a whisker there. Flirting little danger, Sherman, but Jesper Svensson won the first game in dramatic fashion. The Iceman wants a title here tonight in Minnesota.
The PBA World Series of Bowling on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by AMF, the home of PBA, where the pros play. Head to amf.com to find a center near you.
Tomorrow at 6 Eastern, CBS Sports Network brings you more strikes and spares. The PBA 50 World Series of Bowling continues. PBA 50 World Championship. Major Mika Koivuniemi is the top seed by a lot. Mike Machuda and Tom Doherty, part of that PBA 50 World Series World Championship show. That's followed by the Shark opening rounds and then the championship as well here on CBS Sports Network. So one more full day of coverage coming your way. Tomorrow night, first business here. Game 2, race to 2. Now the break, Jesper works on a strike. Cut it to 19, does just that.
Wow, what a pure shot for Jesper on that right lane. Coming out of commercial break, waiting a little bit, and this is just beautiful. Great touch, great release, feeds it to the spot, and ball goes through the pins perfectly. Can't draw it up any better than that. Needs another one here to start cutting into this Wilkins deficit.
Win probability. And the numbers for now. That could change quickly. Got it to 9 in the 7th frame. Oh, destroys 9 pins. Somehow the 7 stands.
Oh, that was filthy. That was a good one. It looked almost identical to the one on the right lane. Ball just comes behind the head pin just a little bit forward. Doesn't connect with the 7. It's a good shot. Jesper needs to stay clean here.
Important mark has that. Good opportunity though out of the break. With a double instead. Down 20. Wilkins works on the spare to his 7th frame.
Last shot on this lane for Zach was a Brooklyn. Has to see it, has to visualize, and has to trust it.
Big shot. Big strike. Calls for a reround.
This is a very telling shot for Zach here. He knows his ball reaction is flaky at best when he gets it to that spot, but he throws it there anyway and gets rewarded with a little light crumbler there.
Snap back breakdown during the re-rack here. Our last number is so important, open frames. Crucial shots go up by 30 in the 8th frame here for Wilkins.
Jesus, Zach.
Didn't like it. Crossing over Brooklyn again. Wow, that's 2. Next up, Bed-Stuy.
Good Lord.
Wow.
One.
Bowling is a game of breaks, and Zach got 2 of the biggest one in his career in this title match. In the 8th, working on a strike. One step closer to pushing this thing to a roll-off.
2 Brooklyn strikes.
And if you're Jesper, it's a hard thing to watch as a competitor when your opponent throws an errant shot and gets rewarded with a strike, but that's bowling. Have to shake it off, have to stay focused.
Iceman responds and pays a price.
Needs to be the other way.
6-7 split.
Jesus Christ.
Can't cover, loses count, and a huge hole in game 2. Looks like Zach is going to force a roll-off here. 9th, 10th frame to see who wins on the Scorpion.
We get a 9th and 10th roll-off. Jesper trying a reactive ball here just to get another look.
Well, first time at the World Series.
There we go.
Bowling, going to have a roll-off.
Some excitement. And if you're Jesper here
It's going to
mentally,
be dramatic.
this is the test. You got to forget about those Zach Wilkins Brooklyns, because listen, you got a big gift in that first game, even getting the first game. You missed the single pin. You shouldn't have probably won the game, but you snuck out with it. Now you have to reset mentally. But Jesper, future Hall of Famer, no doubt he's going to get himself ready to throw a huge 9th and 10th once we finish up this game.
Lead balloons to 55, foundation frame for Wilkins.
And Brooklyns or not, kudos to Zach for rebounding and putting himself in a position after having the errant shot in the 10th. That's tough to come back from, but he's a professional, hunting for his first singles title ever. As someone who had a double, I had a doubles title before I had a singles title. You want to prove you can win on your own. He's trying to do that right here.
This match is over, so we are going to go to 9th, 10th frame roll-off. We all tied 1 apiece. Here we have our first repeat winner this year on the PBA Tour, or will Jesper make it yet another different champion this season?
Right now, I like Zach's look. He's starting to figure it out. It seems like every shot's he's getting more and more comfortable. His ball reaction's getting a little bit better. He's throwing it with a little bit more conviction. Just like that. But it's easy to throw it right now.
All tied, 1 apiece.
It's different when everything's going to be on the line here.
Redeem yourself. They ain't over yet.
Back-to-back weeks. First, Roth Holman in Portland, Maine, with A.J. Chapman, his first title. Then as the top seed of the TOC, lost to Alex Horton in the finals. And here in Minnesota, all the way to the Scorpion top seed. Now pushing Jesper Svensson to a 9th, 10th frame roll-off. Teetering 7-pin goes down.
Jesper throwing the reactive ball on the right lane too. Looks like it was a transformer ball that's pretty controllable for him. Oh, looks like he's going to try a different concept than he was throwing before. So Jesper, tough spot to be in when you don't exactly know which ball you're going to throw. going into this 9th and 10th. I don't know. Both of those looked okay. Jesper deciding, is he going to go with this concept that he's been throwing? Is he going to try the other reactive ball? Looks like he's probably going to go with the concept, the ball that got him here.
First shot on the 10th. Strikes out the 10th for 204. Now we get set. One apiece. 9th, 10th frame roll off. Max scores 60. If we're tied after that, one shot roll off. Sherman until we declare a winner tonight. Nothing like it with a title on the line. Wilkins' choice as the top seed.
All right, he'll start. Okay.
Jesper's going to go first.
I'm starting on the right lane. I'm starting on the right lane. But he's going to bowl the left and bowl the right. He starts the match on the left lane, and then I'm on the right, and then I'll finish on the left. Yep.
You heard it. Finish on the left there for Wilkins.
Yeah, you see the players talking strategy. This actually works out really well for Zach. He gets the choice, and for one, he gets to finish first. That's always a plus. Put the pressure on your opponent, but Zach also gets to finish on this left lane, a lane where he's had a little bit more success than the right.
2 frames, 9th and 10th.
9th, 10th frame roll off. Here we go to determine a champion tonight in Minnesota. Jesper gets us started. 6-pin.
Tough shot to make. Just a touch in down lane. Doesn't hold. Fortunate just to leave the 6-pin. If you're going to miss, that's the frame to do it.
Greens up, but no strike. An opening for Wilkins. That trophy is on the line. First of the roll off for Wilkins. Nice. Delivers.
Wow. You cannot throw a bowling ball any better than what Zach just did on this right lane. Drifts around the ball return. He's left. 6th arrow. Perfection.
Now the 10th. 7 down late, calls for a re-rack.
And just to clarify, that is down. It's sitting in the channel.
That was close.
Watch this 7-pin just slide right over into the gutter there.
Strike and 1 will do it.
Biggest shot of Zach Wilkins' career to become the
I'm better
first
than you right now.
2-time winner in the 2026 PBA Tour.
Comes down to this shot. Wants the strike. Doesn't get the strike. 3-6-10. We're not done yet.
Dang it.
Could have shut out Jesper. Striking 1 to do it. He didn't. Two strikes and 8 now for Jesper. Anything less, Wilkins wins in the roll-off.
Seen this man do it time and time again. Jesper in the 10th has to have it.
Looks for the first. Has the first. One more. +8. What a shot.
That's why they call him the Iceman. The man is not shy to big shots. He's thrown them on the biggest stages. But right now, has to be completely present. Nothing else matters except for this shot right here in the 11th. Must strike situation for Jesper.
He's got to have it. He doesn't. The 7-pin. It stands, and Zach Wilkins wins his first career PBA Tour singles title. One pin away for Jesper. We have a repeat winner on the PBA Tour in 2026, and it's Zach Wilkins.
Oh, man.
Thanks, man. Well done. Great bowling.
What a finish.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Minnesota, let me hear you! Come on! Let's go!
The Canadian sensation is a winner tonight in Minnesota.
First singles, baby! Yes! God! Come on, Shelly! Come on, let's go! Woo!
Incredible.
Yes! Yes!
Recapping this incredible race to 2. Needed 2 pins here at the end of game 1 and didn't, and lost by 1 pin in game 1. Jesper on the bench couldn't believe his eyes. And then it went down to game 2, and Jesper won that. Well, that was for the roll-off and the victory. And in the end, the 7-pin, and Jesper watching could not believe it. Neither could Zach. Kyle, joined by the winner.
All right, Zach. I don't want to take a bad trip down memory lane, but listen, man, you bounced back. You needed 2 on that split. Unfortunately, miss it. How were you able to regroup knowing that you had to win that next game?
Oh, man, it's I just bowl better mad. I was pretty mad at myself. I mean, I was perfect on 10 pins. I should have probably shot the 6-10 there, but I didn't and took 1. But, you know, I got my coach over there, Brian, and, you know, he just told me to, you know, you're fine, you're locked in, we're going to make this good ball change, and we're just going to execute 10 great shots. And that's kind of what we did. We got a few good breaks, but those are what you need to win.
Yeah, man, you've been on an absolute tear, winning the doubles title with AJ, leading the TOC. Now you have your 2nd title. How's winning by yourself? And explain this ride you've been on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of speechless at this point. I don't have the words right now, but to get our first singles title, man, it's awesome. It is awesome. Thank you.
Congrats, big dog.
Baby, we did it. Let's go.
Good job, baby. 2-time, baby.
Top seed here at the Scorpion. Zach Wilkins from Barrie, Ontario, Canada. It's time to celebrate. First career singles title comes here in the Twin Cities. Oh, what a finish PBA World Championship comes your way 6 Eastern here on CBS Sports Network tomorrow night. The Shark Championship. Ronnie Russell is the top seed for that one. Match play 7 Eastern, and we'll crown a champion at 9 Eastern tomorrow night. Man of the moment for now, though, is that guy, Zach Wilkins. His second title comes here at Minnesota tonight. Congratulations to Zach Wilkins. In a roll-off, he wins the 2026 Scorpion Championship. Now for Kyle Sherman and the entire crew, Dave Ryan saying so long. The PBA World Series of Bowling continues live tomorrow at 6 Eastern with 5 more hours of coverage. It's the PBA 50 World Championship followed by complete coverage of the PBA Shark Championship. It's been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. What a moment for Zach Wilkins. He's now a 2-time winner on the PBA Tour.